everybody. This is RJ's Crocheting Corner, and I am your host, Linda. It's been quite a while since I recorded a video. It's been a little over a year. Life kind of gets in the way. I've had some health issues and some personal issues. Kind of just lost my crojo here. Last time I think I talked to you guys, I was diagnosed with AFib. I had to get a part-time job working at Michael's. But since then, I've been diagnosed with a stage 3 chronic kidney disease. Had some issues with my sister. She had a brain bleed and was in the hospital for a long time. Like I said, I lost my crojo. And then in the fall, I was prepping for craft shows. And if I get a chance, I'll pop in some videos, either here or here, or pictures of my craft fair setup for you can see what I was making during that time. And then 2 weeks ago or so, I had hernia repair, had hernia surgery. Been off of work since. Go back to work on Tuesday, which thank goodness I need to get out of this house. But other than that, that's just a little short update of what's been going on with me. In this video, I want to show you some of my whips. Few acquisitions, not very many, because a lot of them I did during the summer, during Hobby Lobby clearance, and all that, and I haven't made a video to show you. So it'll be just recent ones. I got a couple of finished objects, like I said, my whips, and some acquisitions, and then I'm going to do another video. I have some, like 5 or 6 Mary Maxim kits I'm going to show that I've had for a long time, and I'm going to decide whether I want to make them, use that yarn to make them, use a different yarn to make the pattern, not make the pattern and use the yarn for something else. Hopefully you guys will help me out. And then I'm going to do another video on my bags, project bags I make, some fabric I have. Want your opinion on how I should make them, if you like the way I made them now or the ones I made before. Also, the ones I have made currently, they will be on sale. So I will show you that, and then if anybody's interested, they can just email me, and then I will email them back and get all the information. But that'll be in another video. So in this video, let's start off with some acquisitions. Not a whole lot, and most of you have probably already seen these. But first, I was gifted this it's the cover story. The big, you're supposed to be able to make a blanket out of just one. One of my co-workers was gonna try to learn to crochet. She gave me this and a couple other things of yarn. But this I want to know, is there a good pattern out there for you guys to use that you've used on this? It's just black. I only have this one. So if you can think of anything, let me know. The next is, it's just a Lion Brand Pound of Love. We all know what that is. In case anybody don't, this has 16 ounces, 454 grams, 1,020 yards, 932 meters. It's a medium 4, hook size 5 millimeter, and needle size 5 millimeter, and crochet hook 6 millimeter. It's 100% premium acrylic, and it's made in Turkey, and it's the color olive. The reason I picked this up is my daughter's fiance wants me to make him a blanket. His favorite color is green, but then we decided, because we couldn't decide on a pattern or what other color to put with this, so I decided he likes Georgia Bulldogs, so I'm going to do him a Grafgan of Georgia Bulldogs as soon as I get back to work and get money for where I can buy the red and black yarn that I'm going to need for that. And then my other is, I'm sure everybody has seen, I bought some, well, they were gifted to me from coworkers for get well kind of stuff to keep me busy on recovery from my surgery, but I didn't use them yet. And it is cinnamon swirl cakes. I'm sure everybody has seen them by now, but just in case, we'll go over. It's 8 ounces, 227 grams, 407 yards, 372 meters. It's 100% acrylic. It's a medium 4. Needle, knitting needle is 5mm, and crochet hook is a 5mm. It is made in Turkey, and this color is Heat Wave. And it's just a good fall color, I think. So I might save that for fall to do something in the fall with that. And I got 2 of those. And then the other one I got is Lilac and Lime. Pretty bright colors for spring, so I'm going to come to think maybe make a shawl out of this. I have 2 of those. Other than that, that's really all the acquisitions I got. So now, let me show you some. I'll only have a few finished objects to show you right now. Most of them were that I made for my craft fairs in the fall. But recently I started making some baskets. Right now I have 3 of them here. I have this one. And then the next size, I have this one. And then I have a big size. And there's this one. I used the crochet pattern or tutorial from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, her basket pattern. Now for this one here, I used, what did I do with it? It's not in here. Don't know where it went. I had it all together. Let me see. I moved it. I have so much stuff. Oh, I know what I did with it. Hang on one second. Put it in my basket for, these are other cakes that I have just one of that I'm going to make some baskets out of. But this one here, I used sugar will. I used for different cakes. I used sugar will bubble gums. That's what I have left. And sugar will cocoa. And then I used, but I used up all of it on this color down here. I used up the rest of it. And this one was Cherried Away. So that was on the small one. Now on the medium sized one, I used, these were all Hobby Lobby clearance yarn from a while ago. I used Colorscape, Red Heart Colorscape, excuse me, in the color Shanghai, and this is what I got left out of that one. And then Colorscape in the colorway, where's it at? Montreal. Well, I guess it's that much. And the last one was the colorway, Shanghai. No, I can't have two Shanghais. Or maybe they were and just different. Maybe they were the same ones, just they wound different, so they looked different when I was using them. Didn't realize that. Now for my big one, like I said, I used the rest of the sugar will carried away, or sherried away. And then I used two sweet rolls. I used a Premier Sweet Roll in the color Pixie Pops. And that was this one. It was purples and pinks and grays. And I have that much left. And then the other was a Sweet Roll Sprinkles. And that's the color, what it was. And that was the color Apricot Sprinkles. This one didn't have the colors on it, sure. And like I said, I have that much left. So I got 3 baskets done, and so far I've used 3 skeins, complete skeins of yarn. The rest I'll throw in some either scrap gans or making some more basket with. These are pretty easy, and I enjoy, they go quick, so I enjoyed doing those. And like I said, I'm gonna have some other onesie cakes that I only have one of that I'm gonna, this is a Karen cake, a couple more sweet rolls, and another sugar wheel, and I'm sure I got more yarn of. I just like making the baskets, so we'll make up some more of those. And then speaking of baskets, I started another one, but this one is going to be a rectangle basket. Oh, and those baskets I used an 8mm crochet hook. This one here, I'm just started on. This is the bottom, and it's starting to form the sides. This one I'm using a 7mm because this yarn isn't as heavy as some of the others, and I'm using the Premier bobbin, and I'm using all 3 colors, and this one is in the colorway Peacock. So, and I'm making this one to go on the back of our stool, and that one, like I said, I'm using a 7mm. I just started that one last night, so I'm still working on that. I'm just working on a lovey, using Zelda NRJ3's pattern with the ponytail holder. It's not complete yet. I used white and red heart, light blue. So that's still working on that. Then I'm making a baby blanket for my nephew, because I did get a new great nephew this summer. He's 6 months old now. So I'm making him a baby blanket. Star, I don't know whose pattern I'm using. It's just, a star. And I'm using a skinny cake. And these are 100% acrylic, 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, 795 yards, 727 meters. This is in the color Rainbow, and it's made in India. So this is a really pretty color. Nice and bright, cheerful. I've been working on that. I'm also working on a cowl pattern. Using 2 yarns as a Moogly pattern. It's on our website. And I'm using, and I don't have the ball band I'm using for this, but it is I'm not sure if this is one of the new ones from Michaels or if this is a Red Heart landscape, but it's these pretty fall colors. Can you see in there? And then I'm using loops and thread impeccable in black. So I'm still working on that. And then, whoop, everything's falling because I got all stuff all around here. And then I'm doing a blanket. And this is using anniversary cake. This is the first year of they came out with anniversary cakes. This color is, and it is in the color Blackberry Surprise. I have 2 of these, so I'm going to use both of them. This is a Bagel Day pattern. Let's see. I think I got it wrote in my journal which one it is. Let's see. It's just called Crochet Easy Blanket. Didn't really give me a number when I saw her tutorial. But this is a bulky 6, 100% acrylic, 35.3 ounces, 1,000 grams, 1,061 yards, 97 meters. Like I said, calls for a 8mm knitting needle and an 8mm crochet hook. I am using a 9mm actually on it. I still have because it kind of collapsed on itself, so, but I have these 2 balls and this one left of the first cake. Ooh, and I just noticed I broke my yarn bowl. I'll have to fix that. But this is the first cake, and like I said, I'm going to use 2 cakes in that. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more anniversary cakes. I have 1 single cake, and then the other 4, they each have 2 apiece. I'm not sure if I'm going to use both, do 2 cakes for a blanket, or if I'm going to use Lisa from Happy to Hook Crochet, or Happy to Hook Crochet, I think. I'm not really sure, but I'll link her below. Her crochet blanket that she does with anniversary cakes using 1. So haven't decided what I'm going to do. I know the single one I have, I'll use her pattern. I haven't decided on the other ones. Okay. Alright, and then the final thing I'm working on, actively working on, excuse me, is the Sophie's Universe. Right here. I am on, I think, let's see, keeps messing up. Part 3, round 18, just started round 18. I changed my mind on the color. Originally I was going to use this coral. It's a big twist yarn. was going to use a coral, but then I decided I like the yellow better, but I didn't really want to rip it all out. So I'm just going to start using yellow now. And then, and here, I can't see very well, but on this one right here, this minty color, I didn't like the minty. It didn't, to me, it didn't stand out enough. So I'm going to start using, I love this yarn, Limelight. But, so I'm thinking about, I'm not sure, should I or shouldn't I tear it all down back and start with the yellow, or leave it where it is and just start with the yellow up here and just keep going from there. Let me know in the comments what you think. But this is my color palette, including the yellow that I'm using. And like I said, the yellow is, I love this yarn, and name is Yellow. It's made in Turkey, and most everybody knows it's 100% acrylic. And it has 355 yards. Most people know the info on Hobby Lobby's yarn, and like I said, and then Limelight. I'm using Big Twist in the color Light Rose, and I'll go over the specs on the Big Twist just for, it's 380 yards, 6 ounces, 347 meters, 170 grams. It's a number 4. It calls for a 5mm knitting needle and a 5mm crochet hook, and it is made in Turkey. Like I said, this color is Light Rose. Also in Big Twist, I'm using Sapphire. Most of it's all Big Twist. This one's Big Twist in the colorway Wine. And this one is Grape. This one is Medium Rose. This one is Purple. Kind of, yeah. Trying out a new light, so it's really not coming out true to color on there. Let's see if I change the light any, if it'll make a difference. Like I said, I'm trying out a new one. Now that don't really help any. No. Okay, let's turn this back down. No, it won't blow me out. Ooh. Still trying to get used to this light. I think that one's okay. Nope. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Sorry about that. This one is Soft Purple. Oops. Trying not to tear my tags. This one is Teal. And it's more greenish than the blue. The phone shows blue, but it's more of a teal color. And this is bubble gum. So those are my yarns for my Sophie's Universe. Let me know what you think about if I should start all over and start with the yellow, or just continue from where I'm at right now. So that's that. And I do have a few other things I'll show you. This bag right here says somebody special calls you Nana. This bag, I keep all my crocheting stuff. This bag here, this has all my sewing notions. I have counters, I have measuring tapes, a couple measuring tapes in here, another counter. I have a digital counter. I have stitch markers, a couple sizes. I have some of my special ones. Here's some more of those. And here. I don't know if you can see them very well. They're just different special stitch markers. I have needles. Several cases of needles. And, you know, scissors. I have my floss that I use to thread some needles, and when I have to do certain work with them, the floss helps me thread it. So that's in that bag. This bag here is a yarn bag. It's got yarn balls all over it. I got this at Hobby Lobby's on clearance one year. This bag here contains all, whoops, that don't belong in there. All my clover hooks. I have a couple sets of them because I love my clover hooks. So I have these. That way I know exactly which bag I want to go to. This bag also has some of my special hooks. These are ones I've got, you know, Hobby Lobby had these for a while. And I like using those every now and then, not very often. And then I have my 3 I got from, I believe it's Lether Company, when I did a few of their boxes. And they're clover hooks. They use clover hooks for theirs. So I have an I, an I, and a B. So I keep those in this bag I made. It says Crochet Life. Like I said, I have all kinds of little bags. And this one, it says one more row. Oops. And this bag's got other miscellaneous stuff. This is stitches as pattern markers where I can keep track of my patterns. I have a Afghan hook, Tunisian crochet hook. I got it at Hobby Lobby one year. I have a couple of needle holders that I also got at Hobby Lobby. Light bulb stitch markers I don't use. I have a small ruler I keep. Another pair of scissors. These are unicorn type ones. And then I have this little box. It's Yarn's Life. Got it Hobby Lobby. And it's just got miscellaneous. And it's got some snaps, some small crochet hooks, pair of scissors, another darning needle that I keep in here. Like I said, I got bunches of little bags. trying to figure out a way to, you know, best way to keep these. And I just don't really know. Let's see. This is all my, this is the Hook Nook. I got this at Joann's one year. And it's just a little kit. It's got a stitch markers, some darning needles, a measuring tape. I keep a pin in there and a pair of scissors. Then I have this, and this case here, I believe I got this at Tuesday Morning one year. And they're interchangeable crochet hooks. They screw into the handle. And I don't know. It's hard to read what sizes they are. I got a J, an I, an H, an N, an L, and a K. Like I said, 2 separate handles. And I have my gloves in here for when my hands get sore. I put them on. Then I have a bag of other hooks that I've used from time to time. I have a couple of Susan Bates hooks with the padded handles. I have these hooks that Hobby Lobby had. I have 1, 2, 3. Looks like that's the same one. Is that it? 5mm, and this is a, yeah, so I got 2 5mm. A 8mm, a 6.5, a 5.5, and a bigger one. Oh, this yellow one's really hard to see. Let's say that says a 7mm, but I can't really tell because it's white. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I have a couple of lighted up crochet hooks. And then my 2 big ones, these are, this one don't have a number on it. This one don't have a number. But this one is a Q 17 to 15.75 crochet hook. And that's in, this is how I roll bag I made. Then a couple. Then I have my set of Clover Tunisian crochet hooks. They have the cords over here, interchangeable. And then the stoppers and stuff in here. But these are the Clover Bamboo interchangeable. Then I want to learn to knit one of these days. And you think I would already know how. Okay. This is it on my alpaca bag from Hobby Lobby. I have in this bag several. I got double pointed knitting needles. I have, these are just miscellaneous knitting needles. I don't know who they're from. Oops, I dropped one. These are Susan Bates 5mm knitting needles. circular knitting needles. Clover bamboo circular knitting needles. These are 4.5 millimeter. I have a needle gauge. I have stoppers. These say they're a Susan Bates, but they must be old. They're plastic circular knitting needles. Not sure if that's what it was or if someone stuck them in there. Then I have a pair of circular knitting needles that are Susan Bates. They're metal. They're 4 millimeter. Then I have 2 sets of crochet hook knitting needles in here. I know one is a clover, and I'm not sure what the other is. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. One's a 4.5, and the clover bamboo is 5 millimeter. Like I said, they're both circular knitting needles. Then I have some straight bamboo knitting needles. These are 6.5 millimeter. And then I have these, which are just as 8. The other one fell. Here. And then these plastic ones, I don't know where they came from, but they're just in this bag here. Almost done. Then I have in this bag, these are all, I want to say they're bamboo and they're interchangeable. I have all the cables in here. I have small, I have small knitting needles, large knitting needles. They're all circular. Like I said, all the cables and stoppers and everything are in here. And it's in my Let the Adventure Begin bag. These are my newer ones. It just didn't come with a case or nothing, so I didn't like that. And in this case here is another, these are metal. These are another set of circular knitting needles that I have. So I have a lot and I want to learn. I've tried several times, still ain't got it. And then I also keep a notebook in here. It's just a llama. Really cute. Like I said, this is just a bag I keep all my crochet related and knitting related items in. And if I go anywhere, I'll usually grab out my bag of clover hooks and my main bag of notions. And that way, and then I have options to take if I go anywhere that I don't want to take my clovers to lose them. So, alright. So, I think that's everything. I really hope you like my videos. If you do, please subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos. Like I said, I'll probably be wearing the same shirt. This is my RJ's Crocheting Corner shirt that I wear when I do my craft shows. Just happened to put it on today. But again, if you like my videos, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and I hope you subscribe. I'll see you back in a few when I do my next video. And I lost my clicker, so I don't know where my clicker went. So I will see you back soon. Bye. Have a good day.